All right, so Baby Driver, great movie, action packed, thrill ride. So it's perfect for a theme park attraction, right? But the one question you might be having about this ride right now is what is a giant slot car? I've heard of regular slot cars, but what's a giant slot car? Well, have you ever ridden Test Track? That's a giant slot car. It's basically a slot car, a car that's in a slot in the ground, and it moves forward through remote control. And that's what Test Track is, and that is what this ride is going to be.
Hello kids and welcome to Kitty's Corner. Today we are going to learn about theme parks. Hey, shut up you stupid brats and let me teach. Slot car. Slot car. Thank you for joining me for Kitty's Corner.
So guests are going to enter in through a parking garage, which leads to Doc's hideout. Now, here's the thing. It is Doc's hideout from the movie with all the chalkboard and what else, right? But Doc's not going to be there because a certain someone had to, do some bad things and ruin this character for all of us. So he's not going to be there. Baby instead will be there, and he's going to give you the rundown of the plan, which we're going to find out very quickly, similar to the heist that we see in the beginning of the film. The difference being, however, that you're going to be in charge of a getaway car. There's going to be 2 getaway cars. Baby is going to go with his crew, Griff, Buddy, and Darling, and you're going to go with everyone else who's in your vehicle. And you guys are going to be responsible for carrying out some of the loot. Once we exit Doc's hideout, we get to the parking garage where our vehicles are waiting for us. They're going to look very similar to Test Track's vehicles, except, be like painted red, right? Like look like a Chevy, whatever. So once you get in, strap up, get all comfy, whatever. We're going to quickly realize that Baby is communicating with us via walkie-talkie, kind of walking us through what we need to do and what's going on, give us the heads up on things. So the first stop is obviously the bank. We roll up slowly to the bank. We just park there. We chill a little bit. We start getting our jams going, right? We start listening to some music. And one quick note. Unlike Test Track's disgusting sci-fi garbage neon panels, I don't know what the design idea of this thing was, but we're gonna actually have models there that look like things that they're supposed to be, instead of this ugly sci-fi look that Test Track has. Okay, great. So soon after we're stopped at the bank, alarms start to go off. You hear Buddy in the back close our trunk, hits it a few times, and says, "Hey, gotta go." And then the music kicks in and the chase starts, and we zoom off. So the chunk of the ride is going to consist of you barely evading police cars, making sharp turns around corners, traveling through narrow alleyways, and running into obstacles such as speed bumps, spike strips, the works. So to put it in other words, instead of you running trials like you would in Test Track, you're going through all those trials in a proper story line, right? Where there's actually a little bit more thrill to it instead of you just chilling, seeing what the vehicle you're in can do. Now, of course, this ride has to end with a huge burst of speed out onto a highway. So you're going to pull up to the outdoor gate. Baby's going to tell you to floor it, and then you're going to go speeding outside the building at the top speed of the ride. Now, Test Track's top speed is about 65 miles per hour, but I would imagine a newer version of this type of ride could possibly go faster, which would obviously make for a much better experience. So, of course, after zooming down the highway, you have evaded the cops successfully. You start to pull back into the parking garage. On a screen to your right or left, whatever, you're going to see Baby, Griff, Buddy, and Darling all get out of their vehicle, move to another one, and drive off. You're, of course, just going to instead get off the ride and take your loot, go home to the gift shop, baby. Spend your money. But yeah, that's my idea for a Baby Driver ride. It's basically a Test Track clone that's done a million times better, right? But, that's just my idea. You don't have to like it, but I like it. So, sorry.